This is actually where I killed a rifle buck here. What is it?
9 point.
A 9 point?
Yeah.
Why the heck are we hunting?
It's cold, man.
So Drew's running late. He was gonna meet us here, but he's gonna go back on his, on the back end. Did I text you this?
No.
Okay. It's not ideal to start right at first light, but we don't really have time because we got, I mean, I kind of want to try to get over there at some point. Everybody's all set, so I'm gonna jump out and start my slow walk in. So the does like to bed up in this brush, kind of close to the road. And there's a thin strip of planted pines and Norway spruce that goes straight back. And we've done this drive in the past. And historically, I think I've set up a little bit too close. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna run back, they're gonna cross that little ravine, cross that little creek, and start to run up that hill. And once they get up that hill, or start to get up that hill, they'll start to slow down. So we've got Ryan positioned right there, and so hopefully something will get bumped back to him. But once I get up to Ryan, kind of push that little drainage and hemlock area over to Drew, who walked in from the back. So we've kind of got like this staged positional approach to doing this little nudge here. But I think we'll get some deer moving. It's just a matter of if they move to the right spots or not. Pretty much what I expected so far. There's a ton of beds, a lot of tracks. The tough part about the timing of this is it's early, and we didn't really give them time to come bed yet, which we knew was a gamble. But I thought maybe they still could be in here, and they might have been. They might have been. So I'm gonna continue. I'm kind of up through the thickest stuff along the road, and now I'm gonna be walking this this pine and spruce. Just bumped the first deer. I'm pretty sure it was a fawn, so I gave that one the pass. I was hoping another one would stand up. There's a chance. I mean, she ran right down toward where Ryan is, so we'll see what he thinks when she gets there to him. There's another deer. It just ran out in the field. It was probably the same one, but just in case, I'm gonna get up here. Crossing back back down into these pines now, and there's a pile of tracks, ton of beds. They always bed right here in this area. And we're gonna keep kind of working our way through here and see what else we might be able to stir up. I've got the wind in my favor; it's blowing right back at me, so there's a chance I could sneak up on something else right here. I'm gonna crest over this hill and give it a really good look. Sneaking back through, and I was just about to slow down, and I could see right out there was a doe standing. There was a lot of trees in the way, so I didn't have a clear shot, and I wasn't sure if she was looking at me or not, but she started working down. I took a shot when she was in the open, but then she ran off and she didn't look hit, so I find it hard to believe I missed her. And then after I was following her, I looked back and there's another 2 big does. So I'm gonna have to go try to find some tracks here and see if there's not any blood. I was standing right here, there's bed tracks everywhere. And just along the crest, that's actually that's our road that comes up into this property. And she was right along that edge of that road. And I took a shot at her right here in this opening, and she kind of ran off down through here. There's a lot of hair right here. Oh yeah, I got blood. Not much of a blood trail, but there's definitely a blood trail here. She ran a lot further than I thought she would. I see her. I think she's down. Man, she ran a ways. Well, that explains it. His shot was back a little bit, so that sucks. But she ran all the way back down through that strip of pines, went down, literally was on the ditch line of the road, turned, and then paralleled that ditch. I kind of feel bad because I left those guys hanging because I had to double back all the way back here. So I'm gonna throw a tag on her and then jump right up and finish this drive out with those guys. Did you see some?
Because I'm pretty sure one of the ones you got, they came down this way, and I didn't catch them until I saw the whitetails run down the hill, and they went too far. Once I finally got a beat on them, I couldn't get a shot. It was too thick in there. And then just before you sent the text, the far were they over here? No, right here. I mean, like, you can see their trail right next to that tree with the snow on it. No. Yeah. Right next to you. They were in your lap. Yeah, but I'm looking over here. Yeah. Were they the ones that did they go that way and then I shot? I'm pretty sure it was one of them. Well, that's cool. I was walking that field edge right by where that like compressor is. Yeah. And I look and there's a doe standing there like right on the edge of the, like pretty much on the road. And I shot her while she was walking and she didn't really look that hit, but I went over there was blood and she ran straight back through the pines, literally got to the road ditch, turned, paralleled the road, looped back up into the cover and died. So I'm like 30 yards from the truck. I think what you ought to do is drop down through here, go to the corner and start walking the edge of that wood line. And I'm gonna just jump up here and work my way down through. I wouldn't go too slow. I would just kind of drop down and then get up there because you have the topography and the wind in your favor right here. Here I dropped last Saturday. I was right here. Right there? Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. From down there? From that clump of trees? Yeah. That's a poke. Dude, I'm telling you. That's a good shot. Good job. All right. Okay. Yeah, Ryan was out here hunting. He was back down there last Saturday when Chase and I were out on opening day in Pennsylvania, and we're in the shanty. And he texted me a picture of a doe bedded on this hillside, and then about 10 minutes later he texted me and said he dropped her. So he said she was standing just right there, or she was bedded there, and then stood up and he took the shot. And it's a poke. I mean, down through there. I mean, he was down across the ravine and up toward the edge over there. So it was definitely a good shot. And then this is actually where I killed a rifle buck here. I didn't get great footage of any of that. I might be able to throw a little bit in here. What is it?
9 point.
A 9-point?
Yeah.
It's a heck of a New York rifle season. We have been struggling, and I didn't even bother getting the big camera out because where I had to set up, there just was not a good tree to get set up on. Pick them up, show them off a little bit. Nice little 9-point. Standing right there, had my gun rested up right on one of those, and he came straight down to him. Shot the first time, he ran that way, got broadside, shot him again, died right there. So this is it. This is the 2025 New York rifle buck. Felt like a long time coming. We've spent several, long days in the tree stand, and really wasn't able to connect on anything. This is a camp buck, so we're gonna go get him up to camp and take a couple pictures up there, and that's where his antlers are gonna stay. We might still come out and try for one or two does out here in New York, but for now, that's a wrap on buck hunting for me. Yeah, it's been a fun little time. I don't usually spend as much time on this footprint in this part of the property hunting, but it was something that I wanted to do this year, so I was looking forward to doing it, and it was cool that we were able to get it done on a couple deer. Ryan just texted me that he said he's all set where he wants to be, so I'm gonna ease up over this way, kind of push down through these hemlocks a little bit. I was just coming down through here and I saw a deer run up the hill, and then I saw you. Oh, gotcha. So I figured you saw it because it seemed to be pretty close to where you were. Yeah. But did you see anything else?
Yeah. Were you guys on the bottom? Did you guys walk up the bottom on this side?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I got across the creek down there in the bottom, and I worked through those aspens over this way, way in the bottom.
Yeah.
They had, I don't know, probably 10 or 12 doe come through.
Really?
But they were obviously either winded me or winded you guys or something.
Okay. Could you get a shot at any of them?
No. I mean, could have forced one, but I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah. Ryan was set up just over here, and all the deer he saw came from behind him over this way. But then thinks that the four deer kind of ran down right through there. That way he thinks that's the group that I shot at.
Oh, you realized 5 minutes later.
Yeah. Well, I was feeling bad because like I'm finally getting back to pushing some stuff, and then I shoot that doe, and she runs all the way back, and I'm like, son of a gun, they're gonna.
Easy drag.
Well, I like that part of it, but I'm like, these guys are waiting, and it's freezing out here, and I'm over here sweating. All right. Well, that made for an easy drag out. She was only like 30 yards from the road, so that was good, and it made for a fun hunt. It didn't really go exactly as planned. We didn't bump any deer out to the people that were sitting, but it sounds like Drew saw about a dozen deer, Ryan saw probably 8 to 10 deer, and I saw a handful as well, and we got to drag one out of the woods. It's nice when you can finish it off with a harvest of a nice big doe. So we're gonna take it down to the processor and donate it. I've never done that before, but it's something that I've wanted to do, so we're gonna go see how that process works. That might be a wrap on the New York rifle season in 2025. See ya.